What is that? Something of your making, no doubt.
Be weary, Kain. This is a fragment of the cataclysm. Time and memories wrapped around a smoldering piece of Nosgoth, flung out into the streams at the moment of collapse.
I can hear it. It's calling to me.
This place. There is no peace here, little bird. There is only the great sorrow. It lingers in the air as my heart remains lost. My love was taken from me, and now the sky cries blood. Be gone, little bird. Be gone.
They've closed the roads again. No one is leaving or entering the Madlands. We'll have to find another way south.
There's the north breaking, leads around the mountain, and would eventually bring us to the Lake of Tears. It will add days to our journey, though.
It's that, or we head back to Corhagen.
I really don't fancy dealing with my family right now.
I'd be more concerned about having your guts torn out and your head put on a spike. The hand of the nobles won't show you any compassion.
They would if we were one of them, with enough shards to buy an immunity contract. Anyway, my father had it coming.
I'm telling you, something's not right. They keep putting up barricades, then stripping them down again. It's like they're chasing an army of ghosts. And who has to pay the price? Us, common folk. What are we going to do with all these Corhag appleberries now? Not a single one of the Omni traders would take us. And I'm not selling them to the fucking noble's hand. They'll pay us in scraps. Less than scraps.
We could head to the Trader's Vault, just east of here. A day's walk at most.
Yeah, wouldn't that be nice, but nope. The entire settlement's gone.
Oh no, not another one.
Yep, that's the 6th one now. No one made it out this time. The entire place was just swallowed up by that red storm. Can't even get close to it now. Apparently the air burns out your eyes.
O eternal guardian of our souls, we humbly seek your grace as the shadows of darkness loom and the red storm descends upon our world. May your divine light shield us from all malevolent forces, bringing peace to our hearts and clarity to our minds. With unwavering faith, we trust in your protection, and we gather our hopes like glimmering stars in the vast cosmos, seeking safety in your loving embrace. As the great wheel of existence turns, may it guide us toward harmony and strength amidst the tempest. In your sacred name we pray. The wheel must turn. The wheel must turn.
Khan is dignified. The noble lords tell tales of him. Few know the truth. He was poor once, as were we all. However, his contempt for the establishment drove him to create the Council of Nobles. I am Kain, last son of a fading noble line. I stood with my family at the twilight of our bloodlines. I have served my nobility selflessly. Over time, I became less patient and more disillusioned. Each year, I watched my family's light fade until I had the misfortune of outliving all of them. For my family, there was only one possible outcome. I, Kain, was to suffer the fate reserved for those living on the edge of ancient nobility and have my legacy fade into history.
This is Master Kain, your 15th son from your 4th union. Ah, yes, the arrogant one. Master Kain, my servant speaks of your plight, the final heir of a dying bloodline.
I am the last of my family, yes. Present company legally exempt.
Legally indeed. Section 73. His mother filed the exception accord before her untimely passing. To stand alone as the last of your kin, a heavy burden, Master Kain.
Someone must bear it. We either fade like dust on the wind or dissolve into the masses. Either way, the end is the same. There are truths in life we cannot outrun.
A fatalistic view. Your mother shared it. It explains much about why you remain the last man standing. Now, what summons you to my humble manor?
A call for aid. A small township in the Southlands seeks the service of a nobleman.
The Southlands. A mire of ruins, brigands, and graveyards. A fool's errand, and a poor place to carve a legacy.
History teaches us that the greatest among us often rise from the worst of places.
Who am I to contest such wisdom? I assume you intend to sell your heritage, the estate and its farmlands.
Precisely. At least in this way, the remnants of my house remain within the family.
Very well. But know this. You relinquish all claim to those lands. Any future offspring will inherit nothing. Your titles will dissolve, and your bloodline will lose all authority. You will be a nobleman without a nobility. And if your lordship of
Ziegsterl
proves a fool's folly, you will be left with nothing. A perilous gamble.
Given the choice, to cling to a name stripped of its former glory, or to wager everything on the faint hope of reclaiming what was lost, what else could a noble son do?
To most lords, such a summons would be an insult.
To me, it is an opportunity, a chance to rise from obscurity.
Then it is done. Your lands are dissolved and will be absorbed. I will send word to the vault and ensure you receive 500 sovereign marks with 12 shards to cover the legal fees. Good luck, Master Kain, and may your journey to the Southlands be free of peril.
Now, at last, the pretenses had worn thin. The courtesies of the court had frayed, and the true faces of those around me stood revealed. The alliances, the flattery, the whispered promises, all of it exposed as the petty maneuvering it always was. Most ironic of all was the final lesson my mother had left me, more cutting than any reprimand, more clarifying than any counsel he ever offered. The bitter taste of that most common deception, legacy. And so I left, as the final light of our once great manor was snuffed out.